Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal. How's everybody doing today? Hey, I am doing great, but I'm fighting these darn bugs. I'm fighting bugs because I'm sitting outside. It's pretty cool out here, but I'm definitely uh, fighting bugs. You know what I'm saying? But the reason for this short little situation is I just want to talk about last night investigation, man. I think it went well. I think it went real well. We were at Assumption Cemetery Mausoleum in South Austin, and I could honestly say, man, that was a great investigation. I think everybody who was a part of it, I really appreciate it. Man, the minute we got in there, it just went active. You know, people was really. It seemed like they were really interested to hear what we have to say. Uh, I mean, communication just went like clockwork. Uh, it was hot. I mean, the elements were really against us. It was hot. It was humid. And it had a strong smell in there. And I don't know if it was just a smell to keep uh, the death smell. I don't know if that to keep it away, but it smelled like ammonia or whatever that was. But anyway, it was pretty decent. I mean, like I say, it was active from the get go. So for all you guys that are out there that says that uh, cemeteries are just for the rest, spirits really don't hang out there. Well, I can honestly say that spirits do hang out there. Spirits, and they choose to hang out there. I don't know why, but it's something that they do. And it's just one of those things. I ask why they don't move on, and some of them just choose just to hang out there for some reason. I ran across kids, one particular kid at this location, and what's really interesting is I came across a gatekeeper. Now, I don't know exactly what a gatekeeper is in the paranormal field, but I'm thinking a gatekeeper is somebody that keeps everybody else in line, in order, and try to. And I think they protect certain spirits in certain locations. But we came across one of those people, and I don't know if they were happy to see us, but they kind of. He or she kind of not wanted us there because I think he or she was protecting individuals that wanted to communicate with us. So there was you know, I had friends that came on, and they were special people they're the gifted. Those of you guys that know Irene out of Japan, she was on there, and she was just filling me in with so much information about what was going on in that location. So hey, big shout outs to her for being able to help us out. Uh, you know, it was just one of those things where we just wanted to go in there and just talk. But it seemed like the gatekeeper was holding spirits back from telling their stories, and I don't know why that was the case. I mean, I can understand being protective in a certain light, but if you guys watch that video, and when I first came into the video, I kind of explained to the spirits on exactly why we were there. You know, I'm doing fine, Cheryl. How you doing today? I'm doing great, thank you. I finally have a day off where I'm not doing any podcast. So you're not seeing me for some reason. You see me on the phone, but you don't. I'm not actually on a podcast. So sitting here talking about yesterday's investigation at the mausoleum. at Assumption Cemetery yesterday, and uh, it was pretty cool. I mean, like I say, despite the elements that were going on, yeah, I know. And trust me, I got the whole month of August. Besides the big podcast next week, Cheryl, I'm taking off the whole month of August from podcasting. You will not see me on a podcast show. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support. I really do. And if you guys watched the pack, if you seen go back and watch yesterday's investigation, and you see, I was supporting you guys. Because yesterday I had the shirt that you guys sent me. I really love that shirt, by the way, man. If I can just get something like that up here, that would be great. I really love that shirt. And hey, for any of you guys that are out there watching the podcast, out there watching the show or me talk, hey, if you guys ain't never sent me any of your merch, hey, if you send it to me, I will support you guys to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no problem. No problem at all. Hey man, I do what I can with you guys, man. Hey, I'll support you guys to the fullest. So if you guys got any merch that you guys want to send me, it can be a koozie, it can be a hoodie, it can be a shirt, it can be anything. And best to show you guys, I will support you guys no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm that type of guy because it wasn't for guys like you, I wouldn't be in a situation that I am now. You know, so hey, I appreciate all the love that you guys have given me. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, hey, you know, I could just imagine how that place is. Uh, Man, when it's a thunderstorm, when they're getting that burst of energy, when they're getting that energy from somewhere, I can bet you that that place amplifies up. You know, I can tell you now, if you guys ain't never been into a mausoleum like that, where you're surrounded with nothing but individuals that are gone, is a mausoleum is totally different from actually being into a cemetery. You can concentrate on certain areas. Uh, you're able to put everything together instead of everything in such a wide area. And that's what I like about that place yesterday because I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? The new device. I've never worked with the new device that we have. It's we call it the bong. It's literally a 2 foot long, tall REM pod, and it's absolutely beautiful. It works, and I know a lot of people have not seen that, and I know a lot of spirits have not seen that, especially in that location. But dude, there's a guy out there that's gonna make me a 4 foot one, and 4 foot probably comes to about my belly. So that and man, it's LED. You can change the light on it. You can do whatever you want and it has a high pitch beep. You can hear that thing on the other side of the highway. Yes, it was. Yes, if Cheryl, if you seen that investigation, you know, man, that thing was going off constantly. Beep, 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 and you know what? And it got to a point where I got tired of hearing all the beeps. So I'm like, man, let me go out of here. But what's so crazy about it? It seems like whenever they were uh, touching that device, it'll go off and it'll be silent for a couple minutes. I'll move to another location, then it'll go off over there. I remember one time when we were taking a break outside and I heard the thing going off inside. I'm like, psst. And there's nobody in that mausoleum but four people. And the four people that I was with were outside with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. So if you guys ever get a chance to investigate a mausoleum, hey, feel free to do so. It's just one of those things where you're only gonna get maybe one or two shots at that. So you're gonna have to, if you can get into one, I'll recommend it. There's an airplane right there. But like I say, um, it was it my best investigation? No. Was it one of those investigations I can live with because I know I can do better? Yes. But as we know, you can only do what you can, man, when you're investigating. Nothing, if you try to plan for something for an investigation, it's never going to go right anyway. It never goes right. But you know what? All you can do is do it the best you can, get the evidence, share it with the world, see what the world thinks, and hopefully they be supportive of your findings and not be able to rip it, shred it apart. I mean, some of them people out there will, but some of them would take your findings and look at it and analyze it and judge it without being negative. Have you guys ever had negative but good support? I mean, I, criticism, negative but good criticism, and that's what you know paranormal investigators need. You don't also got to be negative, 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 especially if somebody put something out there and you want to break it down, you put it on your PC or your laptop, then you blow it up, then you want try to debunk everything. Everything on this world can't be debunked, man. And I know that for a fact. So with that said, you know, just put it out there, see what the world thinks, and just take it for a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. But I am I don't know what I'm doing next weekend. I know I got the big podcast, the South by Southwest. I urge that everybody tune in on that show, on that podcast. It'd be the first of its kind that I know of that somebody had put this together. But you know what? I just like to sometimes think outside of the box. As everybody know, I'm an outside of the box type of guy. So when I decided to put this together, uh, it just hit me like a brick. It's like, hey, Terry, why not put this South by Southwest podcast together, representing, teams from four different states, and you the moderator because you got Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but with that said, dude, and also, I forgot to tell you guys, I think Assumption Cemetery is probably the second oldest next to Oakwood Cemetery, oldest cemetery here in Central Texas or in Austin. So there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of uh, there is a lot going on there. So I urge you guys, if you guys pass by that cemetery, just stop and visit it. You never know what you might catch, and take a voice recorder because you never know what you might hear. You never know what you might catch, and you never know what you might see. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. But in the meantime, hey, I'm about to get out of here, guys, because my phone is dying. Uh, and I will talk to you guys later. In the meantime, hey, much love for everybody out there that support me and I support them. Hey, that's the way it should be. But I'm about to get out of here and go grab me something to eat. And I will see you guys in a couple of days. Cheryl, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. You guys, man, you guys are a 10 in my book, man. You guys are a 10 and you guys are doing great things down there. So, hey, really appreciate it. You have yourself a good night too, man. In the meantime, hey, this is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal. I'll see you guys later. Peace.